Today is March 15th, 2022, and it's been a few months since Verdansk has left us. Originally, when I found out we were getting a new Warzone map, I was obviously excited, but I don't think back then I truly understood what getting rid of Verdansk was going to mean to me. Flashback to 2020 when Warzone first came out, the world was going through its own adventure. We all know how that turned out, and a lot of people fell on hard times. During that time, there was one beacon of light when the rest of the world just sucked. Warzone came out at the perfect time, right when everybody needed it the most. And part of that package was the iconic map that we all know and love, Verdansk. Now, Verdansk most definitely was not without problems. The first couple of years of Warzone, we had plenty of glitches, hackers, and let's just say that downtown was not everybody's favorite place, but it was home. And for that reason, Verdansk will always hold a special place in my heart, and I'm sure many of yours as well. So today I wanted to pay tribute to the golden era of Warzone. Today's gameplay is a gameplay that I've been holding on to for a few months now. I was originally going to post this right when Verdansk went away, but I ended up keeping it for some reason, and here we are, so you guys get to enjoy that today. This gameplay involves two of my favorite meta weapons, one from Modern Warfare, one from Cold War, the HDR and the FFAR. I hope you guys enjoy this blast from the past, and I hope you guys enjoy seeing Verdansk even for just a little while. I got a lot of high hopes for Caldera. I really hope it's something special, but I guess we'll see on Wednesday. So we won't have to wait too long. Find anything out of the ordinary. So yeah, there's definitely like an event planned or something like that, because the announcer's saying like weird stuff that I don't remember him used to say. Caveman Loochy reporting for duty. I'm gonna beam this guy out of the sky, dude.
Enemy soldier incoming. Objectives updated. Move to the next location.
Nice. We got a nice little Grav, everybody's favorite gun. All right, so I'm gonna throw this out on I'm gonna go out on a limb here and say this. I think the Grav is the worst DLC gun they ever introduced. Is that fair? I think the Grav is the most useless, worst DLC gun that they ever put in this game. Like, I mean, it is terrible. There are just no redeeming qualities to that weapon. No matter what attachments you put on it, you're aiming at the sky after like 3 shots. I just don't understand what happened. Is there a guy up there, dude? Am I bugging? I thought that was a dude. Dude, yeah, man, the recoil on the Grav is too much for even mouse and keyboard. Do you understand how insane that is? Listen, I complain about aim assist a lot of times. Most of the time it's just in joking fashion. Like I get it. Like, yes, aim assist might be a little bit too strong in certain situations, but I get it. On mouse and key, I can control most recoil on most guns a lot easier than controller can, and I understand that I have that advantage. But let me tell you something. The Grav, that gun eludes me, dude. I can't. Even on mouse and key, I just cannot. No matter what you do, you end up staring at the sky. I forgot the satchel over here. No matter what you do, you end up looking at the moon. It doesn't matter. It's terrible. It's the worst thing I've ever used. And it's a shame because it sounds cool to use. It looks pretty awesome. But holy man, is that thing just tough to love, bro? Like that gun is not it. just so much going on right here. Ay, ay, ay. Hi, gamers. Pleasure to see you, too. Dr. Space Leaf coming in with a 10 bomb, dude. This early? Hello, how are ya? Oh, I didn't mean to do this. I didn't mean to come here, but here we are, so.
Get the intel. Gotta move.
Little advance. Oh. Ooh.
Requesting recon.
Sentry turret, precision air, little prezi. Where do we go? Oh my god, we're all the way over here. We're at like lumberyard right now, dude. Whatever, I guess. There's some bogeys to be killed over here, I suppose. Let's see what this guy does. HDR, baby. I can't think of a more perfect sniper to send off Verdansk with than the HDR, man. I really can't. I really can't. It's a beautiful thing. I'm using some old metas today right now, chat. For those of you wondering, I'm using a little bit of new school, a little bit of old school with the meta variation. We got an old Cold War meta with the FFAR, and then we got an old Verdansk meta from Modern Warfare with the HDR. And this combo works pretty well, to be honest. FFAR still rips. It's just a little bit slower ADS speeds now, but it's still very good.
Requesting recon.
UAV entering the AO.
HDR is just like buttery smooth too, you know? Like you said, it'll never go out of style. The HDR just, it's one of those things. And the FFAR, I love this gun, man. This assault rifle, the FFAR, this is like, for me personally, FFAR, like to use, this is a top 10 Warzone gun all time for me. Not everybody's gonna feel the same, but for me, there's something about it that's so damn smooth. I love it. I got Daddy on right now, so he's not gonna know what the hell hit him. And then we got a guy up in the cliff somewhere. Right there. I see the red dot, and I see him.
Target right here.
Got the armor break.
Be advised, UAV is bingo fuel. RTB for resupply.
I love these type of fights, dude. The hillside fights. This is the shit that I live for in VR, man. Like this is it. Like there's a sniper up in the hills behind trees and shit, and you gotta find them. I like this. I don't like all the slide canceling like SMG fights. I mean, those have their place, right? But like this is what BR feels like to me. Like, all right, like he knows where I am, I know where he is. He's got the cover of trees behind him. I just lost my UAV, so now it's literally just like hunting and tracking. Like this shit is what I'm excited for on the new map. This is what BR feels like to me. I might die right here, doesn't matter. This is what Verdansk, this is what I want to remember from Verdansk, is shit like this.
Loadout drop headed your way.
There it is. There it is. That's it. That's the type of stuff that I love from battle royales, is like, all right, who can position themselves better, who can rotate smarter, who can gather more information and execute on it. Like that's always going to be the true BR experience to me. Obviously, high kill games are super fun to watch. I'll give you that. I love watching the boys Mutex and Huskers and fucking Aiden and Tommy and like all the ghosts, dude. Aiden, I love watching them all slay out. I love it. It's exciting. But for me, from a player's perspective, I'd much rather play like this than sweat my ass off 24/7. That's just me. Not everybody's gonna agree with that, but that's just, you know. I pick up some high alert here. Always like to run high alert in solos, just because it's solos and, you know, at any point someone could just be looking at you from a random direction. So high alert in solos is always a dub for me. Usually.
Need recon on my position.
UAV entering the AO.
Nobody's over here. If they are, they're ghosted. But Spacely, if you're still here, brother, thank you again. I know I already thanked you, but thank you again for the 10 gifted, dude. That's way too kind of you. Thank you so much, brother. Pleasure to have you, as always.
Be advised, UAV is bingo fuel. RTB for resupply.
See, TikTok Live's agreeing with me too. Nobody wants to sweat like that all day long. That's why. I mean, it's true. I don't
Need
like.
recon on my position.
I like sweating and getting high kill games. Like you know what I mean? My PR, you know, my PR is not like a 50 bomb or a 40 bomb like a lot of these other absolute legends out there. Like my highest kill game is like 37 on not Rebirth, Verdansk. I've had a few 30 bombs on Verdansk, lots of 20 to 30 bombs, like, you know, 24, 25 kills, plenty of those, probably in the hundreds.
Be advised, UAV is bingo fuel. RTB for resupply.
Like I said, probably like 15, 30 bombs, 30 plus, ranging from 30 to 37. And you know what? Like, if that's as good as I ever get, perfect. I think that's more than I ever expected. So now I kind of just play like Caldera is a different story. I want to drop some high kill games on Caldera too, of course, because I want to, you know, set my own PRs on that map as well. But like this play style for solos where I can kind of just chill, hunt for people, play a little cat and mouse, maybe catch a dub every now and then. This is, I don't know, I'd rather just chill and talk to chat and do this type of shit. Go for some fucking clips, you know? Solos does not help me with my anxiety, though. I will agree with you there. Solos makes my anxieties kind of skyrocket, but that's why I kind of run high alert. So at least I have a little bit of a heads up, like, hey, someone's aiming at me, instead of just like wandering around in the dark, wondering. But even then, doesn't always save you. Solos is an unforgiving beast. I commend all the solo grinders that still grind solos, like, exclusively. Dude, did you guys see Burger's TikTok about the rock climbing on the new map? Where they advertised, like, scale beautiful rock formations, and Burger's just, like, in, like... he just has a clip of him trying to climb rocks in Verdansk and just... Dude, that was gold, dude. That was a great video. Scale beautiful rock formations, and it's him just like trying to scale a boulder, like that was a legendary talk, dude. All right, we know there's people in stadium. I can almost promise you there's people holding stadium. Question is, oh hey, look, there's fucking Arcides, dude. He follows me on Twitter. Shout out to that dude. He's a legend. We all know someone's here. Okay, we all know it. We all can feel it. Feel it in my bones, my loins, potentially. Let's just put that there just to see what happens.
Gas is inbound. Marking new safe zone.
Yep, right there. You see that? He's gonna come back here into cover for the self-res, but it's gonna be too late. All right. I need $100 from the... That just scared the hell out of me, dude. The dummy. I need $100 for a UAV. Just to hopefully get a little bit more information of who might be down here, to be honest. Because right now we're kind of... Hold on, someone's around me. Someone's with us down here. I don't like that. I heard him, so I know he's here.
Losing ground.
Yep, there he is. I'm so positive. Yeah. I'm pretty sure he just ran that way. I was gonna say, yep, there he is. I'm so positive that someone was just right next to us, and I think he just went to the ditch instead. We're gonna let that guy go for a second. Hopefully able to get over here, pop into the UAV, get some more information, and then we're gonna have to judge our positioning based off that.
Need recon on my position.
All right, so yeah, there's that guy. He's still in the ditch. This guy's up here. He's dead. He was looking at the guy in the ditch, which we can hopefully go finish now. Maybe not. There's a ghosted guy behind us, which I'm not a fan of. Huh. See, my guess is this guy just went in the ditch after shooting at us like that.
Enemy soldier incoming.
But I think I was wrong because he got sniped at. The guy that I just killed got sniped at from somebody out here in the open as he tried to cross to me. And there's a very good chance that it's the original guy that took some shots at me. So we're kind of just moving around here, seeing if we can bait some interaction, but I don't know. Okay, up there. I see him. He sees me too, that's the problem. Alright, so that's where he is. At least we got a read on somebody. Reposition really quick. He's getting sniped at from somebody else. That kind of helps our case.
Got gas inbound. Safe zone relocated.
We gotta rotate. I have a car right behind me. I wish I had a trophy system, but unfortunately, we are not favored by the gods. So I do not have one. Oof. Oof. Yeah, he's still there.
Walk it off.
I knew I heard somebody fucking crouching below me, dude. I knew it. I heard the faintest, like, footstep on cement. And I'm like, nah, someone's right below me. They have to be. Alright. We have to rotate.
Fuck it, I'll drive.
We're gonna take the car. No trophy on this. And we have to kind of move through downtown. Everybody's gonna be looking at me right here, which sucks. But I really don't have much of a choice. But to just get into circle. PD is probably already taken. Someone's probably already in there. I think my play that I want to make is that roof, but I just saw somebody land here. Someone's in the middle of the street over here. So in this position, I really want to get to a UAV, potentially even a self-res, because this is going to be a downtown ending. Good chance that some of these games end on top of a building, so having a self-res could be huge. There's a guy right there that just fell in front of me. That guy literally just... That guy accidentally pulled his chute as he fell off the building. I really want a UAV here. I have to just go. I'm just going for it. I can get a UAV and a self-revive.
UAV entering the AO.
Alright, so we got a UAV and a self-revive out of that.
Gulag's locked down. Area's clear. Gas is closing. Get to the new safe zone.
Did this guy just land on the roof? Nope. He's coming back in for a stop. Oh, no, he's not.
Loadout drop headed your way.
Be advised, UAV
Unfortunately,
for resupply.
we have to move roofs already, so you might as well just do it now. This is the roof I want. If someone's up here, so be it, but this is the roof. This is the one to have. So, this might be the end of the game. It's a risky play because someone could be waiting up here, but it's a risk that we kind of have to take because this is the power position right now. Nothing on this side. Was somebody up here on this side. So we know that someone has an angle on this for sniping or something like that, potentially from up there.
Got gas moving in.
Doesn't seem to be up there anymore. We do still have a self-revive. We do still have a self-revive, so we can get a little more aggressive with our head peaks, especially at like on range targets, because I know that I can self-revive. But at the same time, we don't want to get like egregious with it, because if someone snipes me from, you know, over there, there's a good chance they can just finish. So I don't have to move, so I don't think I'm going to be honest. There's not any angles that can take me out besides that. The airstrike definitely hurts, but I'm gonna just rotate into it. Just rotate into the airstrike right there. Okay. He obviously airstriked this, so we're just gonna rotate straight on into the airstrike. There's a guy, and then there he is. He's right there. So I just saw him. This guy's gonna push.
Gas is closing in. Relocate to the safe zone. Enemy UAV overhead.
And we're getting sniped from big building right now, which is what this is exactly what I told you to expect. Expect the snipes from big building. There was a guy laying prone up here. That's fine. He's gone now, and we did in fact get sniped from somewhere over here on big building. So we still have our self-res though. Okay, so he's actually like right over here. I don't think that's big building as much as I think that's bank or something. 5 people left. I'm gonna try my damnedest to play this low and slow and not really make any aggressive moves unless I have to. Top police. He's gonna get a self-res. That's okay. It's gonna have to be okay. We really don't have a choice here. I have to jump across. It's a shitty place to have to rotate to, but I don't really have a choice. I have to move. I do still have a durable gas mask as well. So we got to keep that in mind. I can make an extremely long rotate.
Only 5 remain. Finish the job.
3 people left. I do feel like someone's right below me, though. I'm not gonna lie to you. All right, we're taking the head glitch.
You've got gas moving in.
I do still feel like this guy that was below me is still behind us. So we have to be aware of the... Yep, right there. All right, so I'm pretty sure this is the guy on police station.
Gas is inbound. Marking the safe zone.
Oh my god, we stuck him! Oh my god, we stuck him as he came around the bus. No shot! Oh my god, he ran right into it. Oh my god. Dude, that was the first game we've played on Verdansk in literally like 3 months. First solo game in like 3 months, and we caught a dub. Like to end it like that, that's it. That's the YouTube video. That's the YouTube video right there, saying goodbye to Verdansk. I can't think of any more perfect way to say goodbye to Verdansk than that. That's...